Okay, guys, so in this video, we're going to be building off of our template and going into a way that you can sort of enhance your template a little bit further. So this is my tech house template. Whenever I make tech house, this is the template I typically use. And the cool thing about this is not only do I already have the MIDI already laid out, like you guys know, for making house music, it's pretty standard, 4 on the floor kick, 2 in the 4, clap, and some open hats in between. And there's usually a little bit of variance when it comes to filling in those gaps. But this is something that is really, really helpful, really, really useful, and kind of cool. And I don't think it's sort of an underutilized feature, is it's using the session view to bring in new patterns. So check this out. So I've got my kick pattern right here, which is pretty standard, like we were talking about, 4 on the floor. But if I wanted to change that up, I could just go click the kick 2 pattern here and drop that in there. So how I would do this is I would create a new pattern in whichever MIDI clip. Let's try this. We'll just go 2 dotted. So what are we at here? We're at kick 3. Okay. So I'm going to go kick 4. And then all I need to do is just click and hold and then hit tab. And then I just drag it right in there. So I've done the same thing here with these snare patterns, these clap patterns, and these are all MIDI files. And I've got this this really cool tool here. Il Gates calls it the infinite drum rack. It's just essentially all these samples jammed into this one simpler with this macro knob mapped to the selector knob on the, you can see it like right here. So it could pick out each individual kick. So I could just cycle through kicks one at a time. And that's pretty helpful. And I've got that on my claps. I've got that on my open hats and my closed hats and a couple of percussion MIDI clips as well. But I've done this with my snares here. And I've got like a bunch of different patterns. And I've got different clap patterns as well. Pick a different snare there. Let's pick a new open hat pattern. Let's just go with the standard one here. Closed hat pattern. I mean, there's the possibilities of just creating new drum loops. It would be so nice to be able to start with a brand new drum pattern that you haven't used before, and it just takes a couple of clicks of the mouse. So this is more helpful with house, admittedly, because of how formulaic it is, but still a really handy tool that you could use in a lot of other functions as well.